Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Preschool All-Stars podcast. I'm Bethany Johnson, and I'm joined today by Nichol Bartell. How are you doing today, Nichol?
Doing good, Bethany. I'm happy to be here.
We are happy to have you. Can't wait to hear what you got going on. Can you give us a little backstory about what was going on before you decided to start your preschool?
Sure. I was actually considering starting a preschool since, oh my goodness, 2010. I had the idea of starting a preschool and running my own preschool for at home if I ever had kids. It's always been my goal, my dream, and my outreach, as I've had several years either in the school districts, at daycares, and at preschools, and always volunteering for the school programs. And I realized once I had my kids that I either need to just stop procrastinating and make it happen, or else it wasn't ever going to happen. If without the work, it wasn't going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I guess, having kids kind of started that fire back up to get it done.
Awesome. Hey, how old are your kids?
I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Awesome. So you have worked in daycares and preschools previously?
Yeah. So I started, by the time I was 12 years old, I started taking time out of school and volunteering in different classrooms. So from 12 years old till graduating college, I always went and helped and volunteered at the schools.
Okay. So how did you come across Joy?
I came across Joy through one of our other preschool all-stars.
Oh, nice.
And she was actually another one of the girls I met through clogging. I'm a clogger.
You're a clogger. I love that. I always wanted to do clogging.
I love it. And it always is really cool. I found this clogging program here in the Valley that is for homeschool kids.
Okay.
It's called Stars Unlimited Dance Studio. And a lot of those girls are for homeschool or for, micro schools and things like that. So it allowed our kids to connect and still have that dance program. And one of the moms that was with one of the girls I was dancing with said, "Hey, I teach preschool. You should really take a look at the program, come check out my preschool and follow this lady who's absolutely amazing." And that's when I started following Joy.
Wow. You're the first person that I've heard that was a referral from another all-star. Usually it's Facebook. Usually they find Joy on Facebook.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Awesome. Okay. So what do you have going on now? You said that it's camping week theme. Is that for your online or do you have a local?
So I normally have a local during the school year, but for summer we did 100% online because a lot of families are traveling and trying to visit family, and some of them have been moving. So I went 100% virtual for the summer.
That's a great idea. Wow. I love that idea. I wish I'd thought of that idea. Because I'm just getting through my last week and then I took a month off, but I feel like I am clawing my way to that finish line right now. I got 2 more days and I am like burnout and I need a break. So that would be a really good idea to go on just for, did you have most of your local kids stay on with the summer? Nice.
We had most of my local kids stay on. I actually even received I received 3 or 4 new students.
Nice.
Who are actually a long ways away. I've got as far as North Carolina, Ohio.
And how did you find them? How did you find those students?
I am a pageant queen. So queen moms were like, "Okay, we love who you are personally, so I'm sure your preschool is going to be so much fun."
I love that. That's so awesome. Okay, so tell me about your local preschool then. When did you start this up? How long have you been doing it?
So my preschool started up, I officially opened my doors in 2020.
Okay.
Right as I had a new baby and right as the pandemic started.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, no one wanted to come in any longer and I had a new baby. So I spent a year of 2020 providing free education for local kids for preschool.
Okay.
And then in 2021, I officially opened my doors and had 6 students at the first of the fall.
Nice.
Until
Then you're doing the half-day model?
Yes. So cool. I actually have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. till 11:30. Okay. Those are my first 2 classes that everyone wanted. It was 11 Yeah. So 9 o'clock till 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Nice. Awesome. And that's what you have. Did you keep just that class for the whole year?
I keep that class for the whole year.
Are you licensed?
I am not licensed.
Okay.
But I'm working on finalizing that licensing.
Okay. Are you allowed to have, is 6 the amount you're allowed to have without a license? What's the
From
amount?
what I've found, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I've confirmed and had written down.
What does that have? What does that go up to once you get your license?
So once I have my license, I can have a lot more. I think they were saying I can have up to 10 to 20, but I prefer to keep my classrooms at a 10 as a max.
Yeah, totally. You don't want 20. Oh my gosh, 20 at a time in your house. That's crazy.
That would be a lot.
So you have 2 kids and then you're doing this, you have the 6 kids at a time, and do your 2 kids kind of join in to make it 8, or do they have to be included?
The 2 kids are included to make it 6. So I have 4 other students.
Okay.
To make it, and my kids get to participate and be there.
Awesome. And how's it going? I mean, what's your first year? You just closed out your first year then.
Yes, we absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. We had lots of fun adventures. One of the cool things that we do is we focus on unity through community. Unity through community is when we have the idea to how we can help people in our area and learn what the people who help us do. So we see a lot of our firefighters, our police department, our donut shop. We've even gone into our local news station and our aviary. We can check those out, see how it works, see how it runs, and then just be able to thank them for what they do for our community.
That's so cool. I mean, I know most preschools do have like a community helpers theme, but they don't like have that as their niche. Would you say that that's your niche?
Yeah, I would say that's my niche because a lot of it too is service oriented. A lot of times we learn that through service, we learn compassion, we learn our idea of helping others, but we also learn pride for ourselves through service. We understand the importance of working together and appreciating ourselves because of the things that we can do.
Oh, I love that. Giving them confidence. I love it.
Yeah.
And giving them respect for all the people around us.
Precisely. And starting off that block allows them to think of pride for themselves and respect, but it also begins to eliminate bullying and eliminate the different stereotyping. Instead, they appreciate the variety and they appreciate the differences.
Oh, I love that because that is so important and we need that taught so much. I love your whole premise that you got going on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So how did you find your 4 students, and are you expanding to more classes? Are you going to offer more classes next fall, or does this work for what you have going on right now?
So this works for what I have going on right now. I'm hoping to get some more students in. Like I said, I want to keep the classroom at about 6. I like that number.
Yep.
If I did grow, I'd go to 10, but I think I would keep it separated for 6 kids in one class and 6 kids in another. So if I did that, I would do Mondays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
But it all depends on the moms. It depends on the moms. If they were wanting to get their kid in preschool, I want them to know that I want to work with them and provide them the best options possible. And that flexibility, that support, again, that unity, knowing that I'm not just a number on a chalkboard or a number in a payroll.
Yeah.
Lets moms feel more involved in regards to their kids' education and to their own personal growth.
Totally. So how often do you guys go on these field trips?
We take a field trip once a month.
Awesome. That's what I want to get to eventually, is once a month. But gosh, we had 2 field trips this year, and I was like, okay, we got 2 in, but it's a lot to organize. I mean, I guess you're picking ones that are like free, right? You're going to see them, because that was one of the issues that I had this year, is that I couldn't find too many free ones, but I wasn't really thinking of going to places like you're talking about. So
yeah. So I create my own idea of a field trip. That was a lot of things I did as a pageant queen. We always are asked to figure out ideas for service or how we can better our community. And during 2020, we couldn't really go anywhere. So you had to get really ingenuitive in regards to, okay, what can I do? What do we want to see? What haven't we seen before? And so like I say, a lot of the things, it's going to be behind the scenes, or how does it work? What do they do?
Yeah.
So if you can think of these cool community helpers, well, where can I find them at? What does their house, what does, what does their store or their workplace look like?
Mm-hmm.
That, a lot of those things help create the field trip idea, but go beyond just a community helper. A community helper can also be like a mom who's dealing with cancer, and see how the doctors are helping them, and let her even go live and tell you how, how things are working, and help her feel appreciated and important, like she's making a difference by bringing this stuff to light.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of our ideas there.
Wow. So when you do your field trips, do the parents come with you? Everyone
They're
just kind of meets
invited.
there? Okay.
Yep, the parents are invited to meet there. The parents, as well as any kids who are home with them. So if any of the kids are homeschooled, they can bring their family.
Okay. And do you market your classes to homeschoolers?
I market my classes to both homeschoolers, yes, homeschoolers and work from home moms.
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about how your online classes, how it's different or the same. How are you running them? Are you doing it a shorter time? I'm imagining same days. Tell me how you're doing it just during the summer.
So during the summer, we have a pre-recorded class that I record and release every Sunday night and every Tuesday night. So they have them on Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday classes. And then we also have our go live on Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So we have 2 summer classes happening right now. Summer classes, we have one at 1:30 to 2. And then we also have one on Tuesday, Thursdays from 11:30 to noon.
Okay. And how many students do you have signed up for that?
I have my 6 again.
Okay, the 6. And what's your local prices? And then did you lower them for the online?
I did. So right now, for this first little bit for the online, I did go ahead and allow the founding families to have a benefit for helping me with online. That they help me catch any glitches, they help me do with any of my setup, and they have become a huge part of my growth and success. I have their rates right now at $47 a month per child. Here in this next round of summer camp, we will be going up to $67 for any of those joining us.
Okay.
And that's what our summer classes will be for, is for the $67 a month.
Cool. Are you going to keep online as you go, or are you just going to do it for the summer?
You know what? With the more and more I've had, people love it. I probably will stay with online, just because I had a handful of our students who graduated this past year who moved and they want to stay with us.
Awesome.
And so we are going to keep it with the online format.
Perfect. I love that. So now you have an online preschool and a local preschool going on. Yes. Or you will in the fall. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be very busy.
Yes, you will, but it'll be great. Awesome. So what have you found has been the best marketing strategy for you in your area, whether for the local or now that you're trying to get the online out?
So with my online, I've created a brand for myself because of pageantry, because of clogging, and because of the platforms that I do personally. I've created a brand for myself. So online has been a lot easier than in home, because I haven't finalized my licensing and everything yet. That's been some of the big, it really is. It's some of the big boundaries and things that I need to overcome. So marketing for my online preschool has been through a lot of my mom groups, a lot of my homeschool programs, and friends and family. Okay.
Awesome. And are you using the hub?
Yes, I am implementing the hub for the first time this summer with summer camp. So they are the ones who are going to be telling me my glitches and my issues if I have any. Yeah. I'm hoping to release my membership offers and their free bonuses here within the next week. So.
Nice. That's so exciting. Ooh, I have the month off of July and I'm starting my online classes in August. And I'm like, okay, that July is like my hustle to like, I have to relearn the hub because I set it up, but I didn't use it yet with my online kid and like record all the videos and get everything set. And I'm like, I'm already like nervous that I'm about all the stuff that I have to figure out for online because I have a set date. So I really have to get it done now. I really have to get myself in. Yeah.
That date like throws you like, ugh. Go,
it does. Yeah. But we have to make it or else I'll never get it done. So I just have to set the date and then just do it all.
Go with it. Well, I'm sure it'll be successful. I'm sure it'll be amazing. And everyone that you have will love it as well.
Oh, well, geez. Thanks. I'm actually finding that marketing for the online is a lot harder than marketing for my local, but I didn't really have much of like, I don't know, like online presence and random things anymore either. So I guess I'm feeling a little bit behind on that, but I'm still trying to push some stuff out there, but it's like putting yourself out there all over again. I did when I started my local and it's like intimidating.
It is. And some of my best ways of getting it though have been word of mouth. So I'd like say, even the suggesting that say with your local preschool saying, hey, I'm going to do online. So if you guys are ever gone, if you got friends or family and you guys want to do, then have them come do class with us.
Yeah, totally. Are you going to offer your online to your local students too at like a discounted price or for free, or how are you going to do that?
So so once they are online with me, they'll have access to the online or to the recordings as part of class.
Okay. As part of the program. That makes sense. Okay. So what are some of the obstacles you've been facing with licensing?
Getting it done. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
That would be me.
But you could still open up another class of 6 kids without being licensed, right?
Right. Yeah, I could open up another class without being licensed, but I really think in the home location, I really think I'll keep that one just at those 6.
Okay,
the 4 kids, including 2 with my kids.
Right.
But I think I'd bolster and grow more my online.
Okay, yeah. Which you don't even need to be licensed for. So the license doesn't matter too much for what you're looking for right now either. Well, that's exciting. You have a local and an online. You got so much going on. And since you've had this dream like forever, how does it feel to finally making it come true?
I love it. There's still obstacles to deal with because, like I said, at the end of the year, kids graduate. You still have to like, okay, I need to go back out and remarket myself. And so
I know.
Like sometimes that's the hard part is, okay, my kids all moved, my kids all graduated. I have kids who are going to be able to make summer camp for a month. Like, so I have to go out there and remarket. And sometimes it's really hard. And you're always worried about didn't you already say this last year? Or didn't you already say this last month? But it's a continual process.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's like, oh yeah. Every year, but I'll tell you, every year marketing does get easier. Like when I first started, obviously I was like, I don't know, am I going to get anybody? And then after my first year, I started being like, I was full for fall in February this year, and I didn't have to spend any money on ads. So once that word of mouth gets around, it really helps.
Yeah.
Hang in there because it won't be as stressful. Last year, I was like super stressed out about marketing for the next year, and then it worked out. And then this year, I didn't stress at all because I'm like, oh, people are coming to me now, so that's great. Yeah. Make sure you get them to leave those reviews. Those 5-star reviews are so important.
I need that to happen.
Yeah. That's how I'm getting people now. They're all just calling me off Google saying, I just Googled preschool in my area code and all your 5-star reviews popped up. So I had to get in. And I was like, yes, those reviews.
I love it.
It's all about the reviews. So you said that what was the slogan you used about community helpers? Unity in community.
Yeah. It's a unity through community. We build a community through unity in the community.
Awesome. Oh man, that's a great slogan. What other kind of field trips have you guys gone on? I like the police station and fire station. Where else do you see yourselves going?
say we've been to a newsroom.
Do they get to like sit at the news desk and like, that's so cool.
You got to see how they work, going in and out, and lights go on and off.
Wow. And do you just call your news station and ask them if you could do this?
Yes, I did. I did that, and then I did it with our radio station, so they were able to show us how the wiring works and the different connectors.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, because they can just plug in their computers and make it really easy. But whereas before, we had their different rooms and everything they were showing us.
Mm-hmm.
We've been to our local conservatory, so we've seen the different plants and the different things that we can use to help our state and help conserve water.
Nice.
We've been to the Biosphere.
The Biosphere. I don't even know what is that?
So a biosphere is about bugs. It talks about the butterflies, caterpillars, beetles. So
and they have a whole place to go for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a point here in Utah. It's called Thanksgiving Point that has so many cool little living adventures and living things that you can go check out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like dinosaurs, planetarium, all sorts of cool stuff.
Awesome. And are all of your field trips free? Or if not, do you pay for them, or do you include it in the tuition?
So most of all of our field trips are free. The only ones that haven't been free have been the Biosphere, and I get them for a discounted rate here through for the educational program.
Okay.
And then I write it as a school expense.
Nice. Okay. So where would you see yourself with this business, either local, online, or both, in 5 years from now? Where would you like to see it go?
I'm envisioning big. I know Good. For sure. I've always told myself that I will be homeschooling my children. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that I'll start growing this program as we grow through schooling ages as well. So preschool will always remain, but I'll continue to have the micro schooling and education. I will be offering engineering and history tutoring and courses.
Awesome.
And then I'll also be able to help with ACT or SAT prep.
Awesome. So do you picture you doing all of this, or hiring some other teachers and tutors onto your business?
So far, it's been me doing this, but I think down the road, I'd really like to absorb the mantra that Joy has given us by bringing the mothers home and allow other mothers to have that opportunity without having to have the pressure of setting it up themselves, or just at least feel like they have something they can be part of and feel like they're helping grow as well.
Yeah, definitely. How has the being part of the Preschool All-Stars helped you along your journey?
They've been it's an amazing group, because even when I'm having a hard time, they're back to say, okay, you've got this. It's that extra motivation when you feel like you don't feel like doing it. Mm-hmm. And again, I told you I'm a procrastinator, so I'll purposely pick out times I don't want to do it. It's really, really hard. Really hard for me.
I feel you. I too. I'm the queen of procrastination. I'll say that. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, they're very supportive. It provides a lot of motivation, self-esteem, understanding. I don't think I would have ever started it correctly if it weren't for the Preschool All-Star group and the program that Joy has to offer.
Yeah, totally. I hear that. And what is your, let's see, what am I trying to say? What has been your biggest obstacle to overcome?
My biggest obstacle to overcome is getting outside of my head, because I think it's not perfect yet. I don't have the perfect response to say to you. I don't have the perfect way to market myself. I don't have my website 100% perfect to the way I want it. And so a lot of times that was what slowed me down. I didn't have all the knowledge. I didn't have all the education done. I didn't have all the licensing done, but there's still ways you can move forward, even though you don't have every single tick list.
Yep.
So.
Okay. So does that fall into my next question, which would be, what's the biggest thing you've learned throughout this?
The biggest thing I've learned is do it anyways.
Yeah.
Just start moving. Like I say, one of the things that Joyce taught us is through momentum, getting your momentum rolling. So once you start pushing that car and it starts rolling, if you stop pushing it, it's either going to slow down or roll off without you, and you're going to fall on your face.
So true. It's so true. Once I get started, I can keep going, but getting started is such a hard thing because it just seems like such a monumental task, like everything does. And then once you get rolling, you're like, okay, I got this.
But don't, and then that's the other thing I was actually just thinking about today. When you're looking at your to-do list, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. All these things coming through. Stop and take a look and prioritize. So what are the first 3 things that you can do? Do those 3 things. And you know what? You did it. You did 3 things off your to-do list. And if you have time to do more, do another one. And then do another one. And then by the time you've done and set it up that way, you've accomplished things. You've not accomplished just 3 things on your to-do list. You've accomplished the 3 things you set out to do, plus more.
Totally. Yes. Okay. So do you think that you'll continue the local school even once your kids are older, not in preschool age anymore?
Yeah. I see me continuing that on just because I feel like it's part of my heart and part of who I am. I think it'll forever be there.
Good. Cool. Awesome. Well, Nichol, thank you so much for sharing about your ideas and your business. I mean, I love that. I love the whole premise of your school. And you've definitely made me think about other ways that I can incorporate that into my program, because I feel like I definitely don't incorporate it enough. Community in unity and community. I definitely don't incorporate that enough. It's not enough to do like a week or 2 of community helpers theme, like it's all around us all the time, and we should be pointing it out more.
Right. And like I say, and it really brought to light when we were sectioned off into our own little homes, you realize how much you need and appreciate the community and having that involvement together. So the only way to grow that unity is by using it and bolstering it and continuing to build that relationship. Yeah. And we can even make it stronger through our kids and let them have it be even better for them in the future. Yes, that's what we all want. We just want a better future for our little babies. To be better for our little babies. Yes, we do. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. I wish you all the best of luck. I can't wait to hear where you're at next year. We can check back in and get a little update. I would love that. Like I was thinking, it's Piggy Toes Preschool, providing perks for progressive learners. Yes, love the alliteration. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You have such a great night.
If you'd like to have a success story just like that one, I invite you to join our Preschool All-Stars. It's my exclusive membership community where you'll get mentorship from me with weekly Q&A lives, support and guidance and friendship from hundreds of women on the exact same journey as you, starting, running, and growing their preschools, and my exclusive access to Preschool University, every training and done-for-you file that you'll need for every milestone on your journey to help you start, run, and grow your preschool. We've all been there, and we've got the exact same steps that you need to go through, but we do it all very quickly so that you don't have to waste time or money doing the wrong things at the wrong time. We'd love for you to join our Preschool All-Stars membership. Just go to preschoolallstars.com or click the link in the description to immediately jump into Preschool All-Stars. Again, go to preschoolallstars.com and we'll see you there.